I always want to say peacock. It's not a peacock, it's a pocock. Well, happy Monday, everybody. I don't know if everyone got a chance to see the finale yet, but if you did, I'm not going to be giving away a lot today. However, most of everything is about the finale and that last bit of season 7. So, spoilers at your own risk could be coming up. There's going to be some discussions about a particular scene involving William. So, yeah. Again, watch at your own risk, depending on how many spoilers you want for that finale. Also, the finale chat will be going on tonight, Monday at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. This is the 20th of January, in case you're like, when was this recorded? This is when that's recorded. And if you're watching this after then guess what? You can go and look at the chat, which hasn't happened yet in my time. Ooh, it's the future. Still working out my couple next door chat, which right now is just going to be myself and Jackie. But if you do want to be part of that chat as well, make sure you do email me. I'm looking at possibly having it tomorrow, Tuesday, depending on what works. And I'm waiting to hear back from Jackie to see what works with her schedule as well. But again, there still is time if you want to get on that chat. Just email me at katie@katiescornerinspace.com and make sure you include in the subject line the couple next door chat so I know what it is you're emailing me about. Now, before I get started wholeheartedly, Nancy Stack and a lot of people were wondering when this was going to be up. I do have a link for it, and you'll be able to find it below for the 92 NY 2025 chat with our man Sam here. So yeah, if you want to check that out, it is going to be in the description below, so you can go watch it. It's an hour long. It's totally funny though. I really enjoyed it. Now, before I go gung-ho on all things Sam and the finale, I wanted to wish some happy birthdays. We have a happy birthday posted by Batgirl Fangirl. Happy birthday to Kristen Athers. Hope you enjoy your celebration. Celebrate so gut. And yeah, Kristen Atherton celebrates a birthday, and her birthday was January 16th. And another birthday, this one shared by Outlander Online. Happy birthday to David Barry. And we've got hashtags for David Barry and Laura John Gray. Yeah. And young David's birthday was January 18th. Now for the fun stuff, Blake Johnson Miller shares this with Outlander Online as well. Outlander Season 7B over and out. Thank you to all the cast, crew, and the Outlander fans for making Blake feel so welcome. We've really enjoyed these kids this year. I know this show holds a special place in most people's hearts to follow Blake on here, and I think that's most likely because it connects with stories people can relate to. Maybe not time traveling through stones or being kidnapped and held hostage for gold per se, but at its core, it's about love, family, friendship, and grief. When we received the call that Blake booked the role of Jemmy, it came shortly after he lost his grand and baby brother Aspen in pregnancy. And while filming season 7, my beloved dad, Blake's papa, also passed away. Oh my goodness. I will never be able to articulate just how much of a light this production was through some of our darkest times, and we will be forever grateful for the happy memories it created, especially during such awful moments. That can really hit hard for a kid. Thank you for literally changing his life. Outlander stars, so I guess now we wait. I'm not sure, to see what the next project will be or how it's taken. I personally have many thoughts about the finale that we will be sharing tonight. Here's some great pictures of his on-screen Mandy sister. And she did a beautiful job as well. I've like I said, I think we've all really enjoyed these kids, and I know there were some off feelings during the casting when we first met them, but I think they've really rose to the occasion and brought these characters to life. And again, I feel like we see sometimes the casting, we don't see the character the way we had envisioned them in our minds, but the feel of the attitude, the emotions, the reactions of the kids and other characters played by actors we might not have really enjoyed when we heard about it first. They've really fulfilled the roles, and maybe not on the outside completely, but I mean, if we can forgive Claire for not having a large round rear that, I thought might make me feel a little bit better about my big large round rear, I think we can forgive Jemmy for not having red hair and the little aesthetic bits that we feel were like owed, because that's the way Diana describe them. And, real life, sometimes we can't find characters that look exactly like the imaginations of our artists. It's just life. Another image here, and a big surprise. If you have not seen what's going to happen, I'm not going to mention it here because this is just a really good photo. And look, it's Fanny. Okay, Balfe Nation shares this one, a new behind-the-scenes photo of Florrie Mae Wilkinson, Fanny, with Katrina Balfe and Sam Heughan on the set of Outlander episode 716, 100,000 Angels. What a season, what a cast and crew, what a location. X was amazing. Oh, X. What amazing fans Outlander has. Yes, we're pretty awesome. Let's talk about how awesome we are. No. What an experience where I learned from the best. Forever grateful, Outlander stars. This is a fun picture, and it was a surprising ending that, nobody expected. I'll just put it that way. Great picture, and they're having fun with her. She seems to mesh well, so that's good for the possible future. We will see. Now, this I did want to show. This is definitely a spoiler off season. Yeah, the finale, definitely a piece of the finale. So if you don't want to know this, skip ahead for a second or two. Charles Vanda's site and Outlander Online share this though, and it's part of what Charles had to say about a revelation about William's love life. Charles Vandervaart for TV Insider on William possibly unlocking a bridge to faith. Haha. Maybe it's just the modern day me, but thinks that this is absolutely gross. Okay, I had issue with this on Game of Thrones as well. Yeah, no. Okay, I'm going to hear what he has to say. This is a spoiler, most definitely, so be wary.
Two things for William. Because obviously he doesn't know any of this information yet, but if Fanny was, Faith's daughter, aka Claire and Jamie's granddaughter, that would also make Jane Jamie's granddaughter, which would make Jane William's half-niece. So, I don't know. I mean, maybe it's just the modern day me that thinks that's absolutely gross. But, who knows? Maybe back in the 1700s, there was a lot of, cousin marriages. So maybe that was a bonus for William, that they were familially connected. Yeah, so, I mean, there's that aspect of it that I'm a little bit like, damn, I hope that's not true, for William's sake.
I take issue with the idea that it's a bonus. Okay. Yeah. Roundabout and weird ending. Just I'm trying not to get like all opinionated and irritated or anything. Now, I'm saving that for this evening's chat. Because stuff. Look, more interesting things about the finale. This one's really not much of a spoiler. Praise for Florrie Mae Wilkinson from Katrina Balfe. Florrie is so amazing. Every time we have a scene with her, you're just so blown away by how brilliant she is. Florrie plays a young Fanny Pocock in Outlander Season 7 and has proven herself to be a scene-stealing, outstanding talent who is already beloved by fans. True. She is shown here alongside Katrina Balfe and Sam Heughan in a scene from Outlander's Season 7 finale, 100,000 Angels. Now, the quote is from Katrina's interview for The Hollywood Reporter, published on January 17th, 2025. We've got our normal ads here with Katrina and Florrie and Sam, an edit by Balfe Nation from our screen caps of Outlander's Season Episode 716, 100,000 Angels. Oh my gosh, I can't seem to say 100,000 Angels today. So we've got her quotes here. Praise for Florrie, pretty much what she just said, what I just read to you. So not a real need for me to keep reading it for you. Nice screen caps, nice, interesting moments. Yeah, I think it was well acted, well played. Interesting direction that the story has taken. Again, really enjoyed it. Florrie's done a fantastic job. I cannot agree more. Nice picture. Yeah, she's really talented. I always marvel at the actors that are able to just bring out whatever emotion is necessary, especially in kids. It shows a maturity, I think, that I don't have. And cannot talk about Katrina and her quotes without talking about the honorable mention she got. Katrina Balfe given an honorable mention by TV Line for Performer of the Year. This one is shared by Balfe Nation. However you feel about that crazy twist at the end of Outlander's Season 7 finale, come on. Katrina Balfe sold it. She was excellent throughout the entire hour. Watching her play the normally stalwart Claire as Fragile offered us a new understanding of the show's central character. And we've seen her vulnerable before, season 6, beginning of season 6. Yeah, we've seen her kind of torn to shreds and build herself back up with, her family's help, of course, Jamie's. But yeah, this this surprise was on a whole different level, the whole different genre of surprise. Yeah, and this is most of what you say. Now, I'm not gonna read this whole thing. If you want to pause it, go ahead. But it does have more spoilers in here that happens to season 7. One of them, y'all asked me about. And I will tell you right now that when it came to questions about Master Raymond and the fact that he was supposed to appear at some point in season 7, what I found didn't make sense. And it had nothing to do with the final episode. It had to do with the 12th episode. I do not remember where I saw this article or where I saw any of this, so I apologize for not being able to give credit. But I will say that it was said that he was to show up in episode 12. Episode 12... he would show up for some reason. Now, if you look at episode 12, there's no real good reason for him to pop up. I mean, there just wasn't. My thought is that original story came from when we thought that season 7 was going to be the final one, or before they knew they were going to have to add on some new ones. I don't know, and I'm not going to look into it just because it was incorrect. But it didn't make sense, so I didn't share it. Now that we have an answer to that question, I'm sharing this without any ability to just tell you where I read it. I have no reference for it. I just didn't feel it made sense, so I didn't share it. And now I am. And now we're going to move on. But I know this channel is mostly for entertainment, and y'all don't hold it against me if I'm a little off, but I don't purposely try to say things that I think are just didn't fit. Anyway, the Vicarious Voyager had a really cool moment and is sharing it with us. The Vicarious Voyager shares in honor of the season 7B finale coming out and his new show, The Couple Next Door, being released in the States as well tomorrow. Have a post about freezing my ass off. Yes, I know I'm still allergic to the cold. I had my epi. To meet the amazing Sam Heughan last night. Again, another amazing evening with him. And now this is what I call self-care. Such an amazing, versatile actor with a beautiful soul. Shout out to the other sweet fans who were out there with me and got all the photo angels. Also, FYI, at JVN saw these photos before social media, posts coming soon. Okay, so this is, I believe, right before he was on the 92, well, before one of his appearances last week. And this coat, I will tell you, this jacket right here, it is all over the place. People are loving this jacket, and he does carry it really well. But we just have some cool moments here where Sam is just being Sam, being a nice fella, visiting with the folks.
Now my family calls me Brian.
Hi, Brian.
I just had to tell you.
Brian, go get warm.
I'm going to. I left work for this. So.
Oh, work is probably going to ask where you are.
I told them it's an important event.
It's very important.
It's a very important.
She told him it was for an important event. I think that would be an important event. You'd have to show up. You couldn't just not go. How bad would Sam feel if fans didn't show up? I think he'd probably be like, oh, it's relaxing day. That's all right. Got a signature from him, it looks like. That's very cool. And yeah, there he is, signing it for. Very nice. I wasn't going to turn
My
on
family calls me Brian.
Hi, Brian.
I just had to tell you.
Brian, go get warm.
I'm going to. I left work for this. So.
Oh, work is probably going to ask where you are.
I told them it's an important event.
It's very important.
It's a very important
Go,
event.
Brian.
Thank you.
Nice to see you.
Okay, same thing, different angle, different person recording. That's fun. Okay. It's a very important event. Got a picture, got a sign. Got to stand right next to him. How very cool. Oh, another one.
No way.
Oh my goodness, can you sign this as well? I've been out here since 4 o'clock.
No way.
Oh my goodness, can you sign this as well?
Okay, so someone said they've been there since 4 o'clock. He appreciates, he understands people are waiting for a long time, excited to see him. And you know what? I think, again, I hand it off to the stars who don't get irritated by all the people just clamoring. And I'm sure they are irritated, but those acting skills come in handy. All right, another video for us. Outlander, Sassenach, and Outlander Forever shared this repost from 92nd Street while we're still riding the high from last night's unforgettable event. For the first time ever, 92NY teamed up with the incredible Reshma Gopaldas for an exclusive red carpet experience celebrating none other than Sam Heughan. This special evening brought fans closer to the heart of the fandom and had everyone buzzing with excitement because, we were just so chill before. Sam and Reshma dove into conversations about The Couple Next Door and Outlander, offering fans an inside look at what's to come. And for all the devoted fans out there, Sam shared some invaluable tips to help you survive the next Droughtlander. Oh, I have a series for us coming out during Droughtlander, but all tips acceptable, wonderful. Don't miss this exclusive behind-the-scenes glimpse into magical evening with Sam Heughan and Reshma Gopaldas. I'm so sorry. The energy, the excitement, and the fandom were next level. Stay tuned for more incredible events like this. 92NY is bringing the magic. All right, so I'm going to see if I can get this started with some sound.
Here at 92nd Street Y with the wonderful Sam Heughan, and he's
twirling his mic
and a little dangerous. And he's going to be talking about The Couple Next Door, his new show on Stars, and the Outlander finale.
There is so much to unpack and talk about in such a short space of time.
Okay, so The Couple Next Door is, Sam plays someone who's in a neighborhood where the neighbors are kind of randy and they may or may not sleep with each other. I don't know.
Maybe. I mean, maybe not all the neighbors.
That's a fake mic.
Oh, I don't have to speak into it?
No, you do not.
But yeah, no, these particular neighbors are very interesting. There is this new couple that moves into this suburban street, and they quickly strike up a relationship with Danny and Becca, who are in an open relationship. They have a new way, they have their own particular way of living in this society. And yeah, I mean, consequences happen after they get very close together.
Yeah. So I'm going to create your neighborhood here, and it's going to be your co-stars, okay? A few of them. So here are your neighbors. It's Eleanor, Katrina, Jessica, and Josh. Who's throwing the best dinner party?
I thought you were going to ask which is the creepy one with the binoculars.
Well, I'm getting to that.
Okay, well, we'll leave that one to the end. But who's throwing the best dinner party? They all equally have their own aspects. I think all three together because, I say this because Katrina is a great host, great cook, actually. She's really good. Eleanor is such a fabulous host, but she also likes a good cocktail like myself, so she'd probably provide great drinks. And Jess is just like the hostess or the mostess. She would have everyone in her house, but be very respectful. So,
okay, perfect. Who's the best dancer? And you can say yourself.
Oh, God. Josh is the best dancer.
Is he going to dance later?
He is definitely going to dance later. I don't know to what yet. Maybe some J-Lo.
Yeah. Oh, that'll be nice.
Yeah. Unexpected.
J-Lo, what song?
Well, I think her mom is in the audience.
Okay, so then what's the last one? Who's not getting invited on?
Probably me, because I'm probably not great at it, and they're all fantastic and super intelligent, smart. Josh has got good understanding of something.
He has good props, too.
Yeah, he's good for, like, charades and stuff.
Exactly. So you'll be fine.
Yeah.
Okay, so you should go to game night, though.
I'll go to game night if I'm in his team.
Okay, Droughtlander. You're in your own personal Droughtlander that's never going to end. Sorry.
What does that even mean?
That means that you... So how are you dealing with it?
It's been like... Yeah, my Droughtlander has started.
Yeah.
Has it?
Have you cried? Yeah. I mean, okay, it hasn't technically started, but it's 3 months now.
It's 3 months. It feels like a lifetime already. Have I cried? Yeah, there was a lot of tears. I mean, there were a lot of tears. But over not just a couple of days, it was the whole season. It was kind of... They're playing this song. It's so sad. I mean, Harry Styles is playing. It was a really tough season to shoot, actually. And yeah, it's sad to say goodbye to the characters, but also our family. Yeah.
Okay, so for the fans, they're going into a Droughtlander themselves. And what are 3 Droughtlander tips you can give them?
Watch The Couple Next Door. It's literally on after Outlander.
Okay.
Season 7 finale. However, you might need a little break before you jump straight in. I don't know. Put it on pause. Go.
Have a drink.
Have a drink. Take some deep breaths. Look at pictures of Josh. It's a lot.
I think drink, rewatch, repeat. That's what we'll do. All right, you're making a Droughtlander teeny. What's in it?
A Droughtlander teeny, whiskey, obviously, for Jamie. Claire would probably be some sort of martini gin. Oh, it's a smoky martini. It's gin and whiskey together.
Oh, I
and
like
if you
that.
buy my new cocktail book, you will find maybe some Sassenach inspired cocktails in there.
I like that. I like that. And you should release the Droughtlander teeny ingredients off the book, because I know it's not in the book.
It's not in the book yet, but it could still
be.
be. Yeah,
welcome.
it could be.
Okay, that was a nice chat. All right, lots of little bits, some tidbits. I thought he was supposed to give us 3 tips, but really just gave us 1. That's all right. He's got more here. The Vicarious Voyager also had shared these. Note the 92nd at Street Y ran a contest via Instagram a few days ago for an in-person and online fans at Sam and Josh's event. Lucky winners received the various Sam Jamie items and the photos. Oh, look at that wee Jamie. Oh, yeah. And we found out that Sam likes Legos. And it was so funny when he said that. I kept thinking, oh, great. My daughter loves Legos. He's like my 9-year-old daughter. So, that takes the wind out of the sails a little bit. That's a good one, though. That's enjoyable. I wonder who? That's cool. I want one. I want one, too. And I wouldn't give it to my daughter. We got cutouts up here. I don't know that I'd want a cutout. Posters. I could deal with a poster. I like a good poster. There's the Lego dude. I want that. I don't want to cut out Jamie. I don't, because I don't really have a good place to put it, and I know it wouldn't last long with the dogs. At some point it would get chewed on. If I'm going to have something, if I'm going to have a collectible, I want it out. I don't have any in storage. My walls are nearly covered. They will be once I finish redoing this room again. It seems to always need to be done. And that brings us to the end of this video. Now, the one I have set up to record for tomorrow is All Couples Next Door and more Sam. I might have other stuff thrown in, but it's like an incredible amount of Couples Next Door. Probably not quite as much Outlander stuff as I had in here, but a lot. Now, again, I'm going to put this reminder out there. The chats we've been having, I want to invite anybody who can hear this. This is not just for members. This is not even just for subscribers. If you come here pretty often, enjoy Sam, and want to talk about another one of his shows, please do email me at katie@katiescornerinspace.com and join Jackie and myself as we pick apart his new show, introduce to new characters, figure out the new plot line. What the heck is going on this street, and why is it only the 1 season? I know there's a 2nd season, but the idea is that the 2nd season, A Couple Next Door, no Sam. A whole different couple, whole different doors. I don't know what's going on there. But if you'd like to chat about this season and the episodes that we're going to get with Sam and a whole new story, please, like I said, drop me a line, email me. Jackie and I would love to have you join us. And it is a fun time. It really is. We're odd and unusual, and it's fun. Everybody who's come and chatted with me about Outlander has been really fantastic. I feel very blessed to have all of these folks who, conduct themselves well on a recording. For one, I didn't have to bleep anybody, didn't have to say, nope, you can't come back. Everybody was very cordial and cool and complimented each other on the conversation. I think it worked out really well. And because it did, I wanted to continue with Couple Next Door. After we're done with Couple Next Door, I have another plan, and that is to start over. Outlander, Episode 1, Season 1. We're going to chat about it, so stay tuned for those. And if you've been on my chats before, it's more likely you're going to get invited back, because I want to do those live as well. So, lots of plans, lots of stuff. Brand new year, things are coming. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like. If you find yourself coming back to this channel on a pretty regular basis, might as well subscribe and hit that notifications bell so you'll know when the next video does come out. An extra special thank you to my members. Thanks so much for that extra support. I truly do appreciate it, especially as this new year is coming into fold and I'm seeing what's going to be happening. There's going to be some stuff. Now, if you have other questions, not quite sure about stuff and the show, Outlander or in Couple Next Door, please drop me a line below. I will always try to see if I can find an answer for you. And if you just didn't get enough Outlander information in this video, I cannot blame you. There's tons out there, and it's hard enough for me to cover everything. But just in case you missed one of my reports, you might want to go back and check out the Outlander playlist for Season 7, Part 2. It is out there. This is my first video for the new Outlander, waiting for season 8. So check this playlist out. All you're going to find is this. So check out the other one, and whatever video you choose from this channel, I will see you there. We have the happy birthday sent by Bea. When we received the call that Blake looked... Flory plays young Fanny I always want to say peacock. It's not a peacock, it's a pocock. The quote is from watching her nimbly play the formerly stalwart